Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today. This is episode 27, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. Missed that last episode, you go click the I in the top right of the screen to go check that out. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this journey. And check out the video description and the I in the top right of the screen for our Linktree link. Linktree has all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. Description also has information on channel memberships, $5 forever and always. I will most likely never raise that price unless times get really tough. But $5 gets you access to extended length videos and exclusive videos, plus a few other perks as well. Go check that out. And sign up if you are interested. So yeah, episode 27, like I said, and as you can see, we're on to the big block modified at the local level. I've already reassigned all of our personnel, so all of our crew chief, sponsor agent, and mechanic, they've all been reassigned to the big block, and obviously the paint scheme has been redone as well. Thought I'd do something different with the number placement. I think it looks cool. Probably won't last long, but 10 races here at the local level in the big block. Fairbury, Sterling County will be up today. 2 races in the home state. So there we go. That's not bad at all. And then tomorrow we'll have Kokomo and our first showcase back at Fairbury. Okay, that's strange. But and then Limonland and Elm Creek on Wednesday. Thursday we'll have Eldora, another showcase race, and Prairie View. And then Friday, if everything goes right, we'll lock up another local championship at Grant Park and Kokomo. So 10 races on tap, 2 each day this week. You guys will see heat races and A-mains. Channel members will see everything. Practice, qualifying, heat race, any lower mains, full lower mains, or anything along those lines. So only thing we have left to do here is get this car upgraded. We've got $121,946 in the bank. And, let's see what our engine upgrades are, because I don't want to go too outlandish. I think we could probably do level 2 of each. So skip level 1 altogether and go straight to level 2. So we're going to do that with the engine first. Unlock that, and then upgrade 1, upgrade 2, upgrade 3. So engine's going to be the most expensive thing. We've got a 12% discount because of our mechanic. Unlock that chassis upgrade or chassis level. Oh, shoot. I did that completely wrong, didn't I? I just wasted some money. I didn't mean to do that. So unlock that portion. Hopefully that doesn't screw me over here. So hey, it happens. We all waste our money every once in a while, right? I just was not paying attention. All right, now suspension. We got $84,000 left over. I think we'll be all right. So grab that. Very exciting this is, isn't it? And then on the tires, I'll probably just go as far as I can. We might be able to get level 3. Yeah, let's just go level 3 on the tires since we've got the money available to us. Purchase. There we go. And then 4778. I wonder what. I mean, could we go? No, we wouldn't be able to. All right. Cars upgraded. We're 90 out of 90, 45%, 54% overall durability. So that's pretty good. But yeah, like I said, we've got 2 races on tap here. Sterling County is the second race, but we will start off the big block season at a track where these cars have never raced. Fairbury Speedway, Fairbury, Illinois, just down the road from where I live. 30 laps is the distance. Let's head to the track and get this underway. All right, heat race action time here from Fairbury Speedway in the big block modified. We qualified in the 6th position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to start second in heat race number 2. Got our goal times in both practice and qualifying. But no financial bonuses there because we don't have a sponsor yet. We are sponsorless, as you can see from the car and the driver uniform. So heat race action here, like I said. Let's get to it. All right, top 5 to the A-main, top 2 to the qualified dash. Getting ready to go racing here at Fairbury Speedway. Here Here we go. Green flag is out. CJ Morey jumps out to the race lead in front of us here on the initial start. He's going to head off into turn number 1 very slow. Off of turn number 2, we're going to give him a little bump to the booty to get him going there. He's going to get going, start pulling away from us here on this second lap now. Going to head it off into turn number 1. And oh boy, we might have a chance to get by him if we can have a good exit here. Oh man, car got a little tight there through the middle. Had to jump up to that middle groove. He's starting to get into the groove of things, starting to pull away from us a little bit here, but we got a really good corner entry there. Close in a little bit. We're going to snick the wall just a little bit as we're going to come around here. 4 laps are complete. Down the back straightaway here at Fairbury Speedway, CJ Morey holds on to the race lead. We're in second place. Ricky Cox in the 3rd position. Robbie Collins holds down 4th, and Cale Brown in the 5th. And final transfer spot as we've got 5 down, 5 to go. Halfway home here in heat race action. Morey, while not really pulling us by a lot, has a decent lead on us right now. So we're going to close in within a couple car lengths here to turns 1 and 2 as he slows up just a little bit. Starting to approach the back of the field as we're going to have 3 laps remaining here at the line. We're going to try a little bit of a different groove there through turns 1 and 2. Not able to really close in or make anything happen. We're going to come off turn number 4 now. 2 laps to go as Johnson goes 1 lap down here to CJ Morey in heat race number 2. Big block modified at Fairbury Speedway. Coming around here off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. White flag is in the air. 1 lap remaining, and we're going to make it closer than it really needs to be. And I can't... Oh, I ran out of tear-offs. That's a first. And thank goodness that was the last lap, because ran out of tear-offs, and that piece of mud was right in the middle of the screen. So we're going to come home in the 2nd position, advance to the qualified dash in our first big block modified start. We're going to start 6th in that qualified dash. CJ Morey going to start 2nd in that dash after winning the heat race. Ricky Cox, Robbie Collins, Cale Brown, your 3rd, 4th, and 5th place runners. They will transfer into the A-main as well. All right, A-main time here at Fairbury Speedway. We're going to start in the 5th position after a 5th place run in the qualified dash. I did alter the setup a little bit. You can see it there for the qualified dash, and it worked so well, I'm just going to roll with it. So you can see the setup there, pretty much the same thing we did with the UMP modified. So not a lot changed there. Bumped the rear end ratio down a little bit to get a little less acceleration out of it. I think it would have been, in reality, spinning the tires too much. So A-main time here, 30 laps is the distance. Let's not waste any time and get on to the track. All right, it is A-main time here at Fairbury Speedway. Jesse Wright finished 4th in Heat 1. He's starting 13th. Abby Barnes won that qualified dash. She's rolling from the pole. And Robbie Collins finished 4th in Heat 2. He's starting 14th. We finished 5th in the qualified dash. So we're going to start in the 5th position. Getting ready to go green flag racing. Here we go. Fairbury Speedway, big block modified. Let's see if we can get it done here in our first race. At least let's have a good starting race for us. Oh, man, we've already gained a couple spots. Ooh, we've gained 1 spot as Chase Jones is going to power back by on that top side. Oh, boy, look at that. We're to the inside of Jones and Ramirez. Almost grabbing that 2nd spot at the line. I think you can put us into the 3rd position. We've got a good run going here. We're going to slide up in front of Brian Ramirez, grab P2 on Abby Barnes, or behind Abby Barnes as Chase Jones settles in behind us, trying to poke the nose in there through 3 and 4, not able to make anything happen. All right, let's try to settle in here now. We're in the 2nd position. Oh boy, let's hope it doesn't take until half the half the season to grab our first win like it did in the UMP mod. But yeah, we're going to roll through here. 25 laps to go, so we've got 5 complete at the line. Barnes only about half a second ahead of us. That was a better entry. Just like with all the other cars we've raced here, I want to try to keep that left front as close to that infield burn as possible, as I miss it by a whole car width that time through 1 and 2. Right there, want to try to keep the left front as close as possible without getting up onto it. You get up on it, you're going to start losing time. So, Barnes has a little bit of a wobble. Okay. We'll say that guy's making evasive action. I didn't see that happen, so that's my apologies. My fault there, but we're going to restart here in the second position next to Abby Barnes. Here we go. Green flag is back out. We're back racing at Fairbury. All right. Now, those other guys were able to make that top side work in those first couple laps. Let's see if we can make anything happen. Oh, Brian Ramirez being a little discourteous, as we're going to try to do a crisscross applesauce on him there, as he's going to go low on us there. I think we might have had a run on Barnes had Ramirez not gotten in our way, but he does, and we'll power on as we continue. Oh, we don't have any damage, so that is definitely good. I know you guys can't see that with the overlay. I need to put it in a different place, but I got to figure out where the best place is. All right, we're going to keep on keeping on here. So we're going to have 12 complete at the line. Wow, we closed in quite a bit right there. Now, as a local boy, the only local boy in this race, I should say, we are going to try to get the fans in the stands on their feet, see if they can have the Illinois boy. No one ever in Illinois has driven a big block modified, to my knowledge. We are the first. Oh, man, I thought we were going to have a run. Didn't have a good entry into turn number 3 there. Oh, but we're going to have a good run coming off of turn number 1. Looking to the inside of Abby Barnes into turn number 3. And yes, sir, put us to the point. P1 one lap led here in the big block modified. And it happens to come at Fairbury Speedway. 14 tear-offs remaining as we've got 14 laps remaining. Chase Jones now looking to close the gap on Abby Barnes, but not able to do so. We're going to try to zigzag our way through the back of the field here. Oh, we got a caution. Okay. Caution is out as we're going to have about 12, 13 laps to go here when the green flag resumes this race. Barnes, Jones, Ramirez, the 3 cars behind us. Green flag is back out as we are your race leader in the big block modified at Fairbury. Jones looks to the inside of Barnes for the second position. He's going to have it as we go into turn number 3 off of 4. Down the line, we're going to lead another lap, 11 to go. Jones now trying to close in on us for the race lead. It's a sea of red at the front of this field as Jones gets by Barnes. Ned Hill and Brian Ramirez follows suit. Abby Barnes, early race leader, falls back to the 5th position. I look back now and see cars up on the top side trying to make something happen, but Jones gets passed by Ramirez through 3 and 4. He gets a good run off of turn number 4 and grabs that spot back at the line. Ramirez has now migrated to the top as well, so we're going to have 8 laps remaining. We've been able to make a lot of room. We've been able to make a lot of stuff happen here on. And I realize I have the controller overlay up, but I don't have the controller plugged in. I'm so sorry. We've been able to make a lot happen here on the bottom side of the track, so I'm not really going to deviate too much from that. We've got 6 laps to go with the line. Are we going to be able to win in our big block modified debut? We will find out in 5 short laps. Need to try to get to the inside of these slower cars as quickly as possible. We're going to look at the inside of Jeffrey Carter. We're going to grab that spot right there. The more cars we have in between us and second place, Chase Jones, the better. We're going to have 4 laps to go now at the line. Looking to the inside of a few more cars here down the back straightaway. Now into turns 3 and 4, getting up on the berm. Not where I want to be. We've got about a little over 1 second back to second place Chase Jones. Brian Ramirez in 3rd. Abby Barnes has rebounded into the 4th position, but she is almost 2.5 seconds behind us as we're picking them up and putting them down here at the Fairbury Speedway. 2 laps to go. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. We've got fairly clear track right now, at least for the next half a lap, I'd say. Last lap. Here we go. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3, off of turn number 4 down the front stretch, and we are going to grab win number 1 in the big block modified. Throw your ones in the air and acknowledge your tribal chief. We grab the win, and most importantly, the points lead here in the big block modified. Chase Jones comes home in the 2nd position. Brian Ramirez rounds out your podium. Abby Barnes, CJ Morey going to be your top 5. All right, we grabbed the lead and never looked back and won our first big block modified race. And like I said, most importantly, the points lead. And in the process, we're going to walk away with a cool 55-10 in our buckets and a nice number of 1,282 skill points to add to the bank. Let's head back to the race shop, get ready for a Sterling County. All right, back in the race shop after our first race in the Big Block Modified and our first win in the Big Block Modified. And yes, sir, another trophy for the trophy case. First place. Sterling County is on deck next. Greg Osmond wins at Fairbury. Blank fans and family thanked. I'm pretty sure the code of the game probably says put a sponsor here. But if you don't have a sponsor, it's not going to say anything. So, yeah. Don't have a sponsor, so we don't thank anybody except our fans, friends, family, and fans, the Triple Fs. Sterling County is up next. No repairs needed to the car at the moment. For that level 2 suspension, it's 11,000, 39,000. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and do it. We are not going to have enough to get all of these. I can tell you that. All right, so that's fine. Whatever. 48%, 52%. So we lost a couple durability points, if I'm not mistaken. I think we were 54%, but we gained 7 performance points. So if we keep running that well, I mean, we'll have to see how things go the next few races, but we might have to look at adjusting the difficulty level. But like I said, Sterling County is up next, 25 laps. This one's in Illinois too, so I don't have as far to go. But here we go. All right, heat race time here now at Sterling County. We're starting 3rd, and I got a few adjustments to make. We're going to bump that stagger back down to 0 and the gear ratio to a 610. I think that should help us out quite a bit. We qualified 10th. We did get our goal time in both practice and qualifying. No points, no financial bonus there, but pride bonus is what we'll call it. So heat race number 2, we're starting in the 3rd position. Let's go. All right, top 5 to the A-main, top 2 to the qualified dash, just like most of the time. I'm not going to say always. Sometimes they take less. Sometimes they take more to the A-main. So here we go. We're starting 3rd, like I said. Here we go. Great flag is out. We are racing. Ooh, got into a... I have no idea who that is. Oh, a little bit of contact to Rooney there through 1 and 2 with Bobby Young. Is that Bobby Young? I think that's Bobby Young. All right, we're going to rip a tear off. Go high side hustling. In the 3rd position here, we got Chase Jones and Brian Ramirez out to 1st and 2nd respectively. See if we can try to make something happen here. Maybe put ourselves into a qualified dash. Getting by Brian Ramirez. We're not going to throw any sort of nasty slide job or anything like that. Maybe make a little bit of contact with Ramirez there. But we're still going to be respectful about it. We're going to slide up in front of Ramirez and grab P2. All right, I need to split the difference on the stagger and throw half an inch into it, not a full inch, because it was definitely helping, I can tell. As we're trying to reel in Chase Jones here. Not really able to do so at the moment. Oh, he's going to go top side, try to make something happen there. I don't really know why. He wasn't really getting pressured on the bottom. He's really just giving us the opportunity to try to throw a nasty haymaker and try to slide up in front of him, but we're not really gaining on him at all. Oh, I had an itch I had to get to. So, all right, 2 laps to go now, and we're gonna have a terrible corner entry there. Yeah, I need to get that stagger just to help with corner entry. Car's just not turning the way I want, and we've closed in on Jones for the heat race win. Oh, gonna make a little bit of contact with him there. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. We're gonna slide up in front. And we're gonna steal a heat race win from Chase Jones. Woohoo, boy. Gonna start P2 in the qualified dash. That was exciting. James Jones holds on for second. He'll join me in that dash. Brian Ramirez, Jesse Wright, Bobby Young, your next 3 cars headed to the A-main. A-main time here, and like I said, gonna make a small adjustment there. I think we should be good. Alrighty. You know what, I'm gonna actually go split it halfway on the cross weight, and we're gonna call that good. That should loosen the car up a little bit as well. So here we go. A-main time here, Sterling County Speedway, big block modified. Let's go. All right, A-main time here, Sterling County Raceway. Devin Reynolds finished 5th in that qualified dash. They're going to roll from the 5th position. C.G. Maury won that qualified dash. He's rolling from the pole. And Tommy Richardson won the B-main. He'll roll from the 21st position. We finished 2nd in the qualified dash. So we are starting from the 2nd position. Here we go. Green flag is out. We are racing here at Sterling County. Well, I don't know who's in that 4 car, but they got a great start. Harry Nelson, I believe that is. But we're going to keep her ripping the lip up here on the top side. Nelson's going to slide in front of us off of 4, and we're going to have a terrible corner entry into turn number 1. Nelson's going to grab P2 on us. Settling in here into the 3rd position as Nelson is going to run in that 2nd spot. We're going to get a good run off of turn number 4. Just drive right up in front of him. Put us into 2nd with 23 laps remaining. Maury out to the early race lead, see if we can close in on them at all in these early stages of this 25-lap main event. 3 laps are complete. Abby Barnes has now worked her way up into the 3rd position as Nelson has fallen back to 5th. Tommy Bailey holding down the 4th position at the moment as we are starting to approach the back of the field. C.G. Maury trying out a different line, goes to the top. We're going to get side by side through the corner. He says, no, that's not a good idea. We're going to drop back to the bottom. 10 to go. Big contact in front of us. As I think that's Devin Reynolds in that white and green car. Got lifted up in the air just a little bit. And, or no, that's Williams. Not sure the first name on Williams there, so apologies. But we're going to stay green, obviously, and keep running through here. C.G. Maury seems to have hit the turbo button and has started to pull away from us through lap traffic. We've got about a 1.5 seconds to 3rd place Abby Barnes. So nothing doing there. We just need to focus out in front of us. Ooh, man. I would say it's not really locked down on the bottom, but with all the slower cars running towards the top of the track, it's kind of hard to really make anything happen. You got to get by them in order to have a clean view of any different angles you want to try to make. So we can try it right now here with Jackson a little further ahead of us than normal, but we're going to drop back to the bottom. That's definitely where our bread is buttered the best. As Jackson and I'm not sure who that yellow car is, Jesse Wright, are going to climb in front of us. Let's grab a tear off, get a clean vision there. So we're going to be 3 wide in front of us. We're going to jump to the very inside of the track down the front stretch and jump by both of those lapped cars. C.G. Maury starting to pull away from us even more now. We still got about a 1.5 seconds back to Abby Barnes. Nelson has now rebounded for another spot. He's in the 4th spot now. Brian Ramirez in 5th. Looking to the inside of green now. Car's not very good off the corners. It just kind of seems to slide if we don't get the best possible exit. We're going to go topside this time, and I'm not sure what that lap car is trying to improve. But 10 laps to go here. What are you doing? What are you doing? You need to not do that, sir, and or madam. You need to not do that. Know your role, as Mr. Rock the Dwayne Johnson once said. Maury has pulled out to about a second and a half. Meanwhile, back at the Batcave, Abby Barnes has chopped off about half of that gap that we had on her. 0.8 seconds now, according to the handy-dandy leaderboard in the top left of the screen. Now it's half a second. She's chopped off a full second from us going to the top. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that as we're going to look to the outside of this slower car. Sorry, I didn't grab a name. Hill. That is the slower car of Hill. We're going to get by Hill on the outside. 6 laps to go now as we're going to get to the inside now of Williams, who's now 2 laps down. Ooh, man, didn't have a lot of room there. We're going to slide up in front of Williams and grab that track position on them. Robinson now 2 laps down as CG Mori takes the flag stand with 4 laps to go. 1.8 seconds up to, or now it's 2 seconds up to CG Mori. We've got about a full second back to Abby Barnes. Now Harry Nelson in the 4th position. Brian Ramirez holds down 5th spot as we're going to go down the backstretch. Ooh, Mori mired behind a slower car now. Going to try to look to the inside. 2 laps remain. He's having a little trouble getting by one of those slower cars, but I don't think it's really going to help us out too much as we're not within striking distance to really even try to make something happen as the white flag is in the air. 1 more lap to go. And it's going to be a quick one as we're going to come through 3 and 4 down the front stretch. Maury gets the win. We're going to come home second here in this big block modified A-main. CG Maury, like I said, gets the win. We come home second. Abby Barnes holds on for a podium. Harry Nelson and Brian Ramirez will be your top 5. Full race results now from Sterling County. We finished in the second position. Maury takes control of the second spot in the point standings. We will hold on to top honors there. 6-point lead over Maury. We're going to leave Sterling County with 45-63. Not a bad payout for us there, 45-63. And a cool 1,262 skill points. Let's head back to the shop, see what's up next. All right, back here at the race shop. Add some money to our pockets. Add some skill points. No damage or anything that needs repaired at the moment. Came home second here at Sterling County. Up next is Kokomo and Fairbury, which is a showcase race. We'll be able to grab a sponsor at the end of tomorrow's episode. Not really going to do any repairs. I don't think we have enough. Oh, hold on a second. We need $9,500 to get that last upgrade for the suspension, but we definitely don't have enough to do that right now. But yeah, big block modified action here. Hopefully everybody enjoys this. That was the top vote getter in our poll there. So yeah, that's going to do it for us here today. This is episode 27 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.